Good morning. We're still in here trying to open up the lower hips, the knees, the feet to ground. If you are not standing, you can also do all fours, and this can be extremely emotional for some people. All kinds of things you can do on all fours. You can hang out, shake some of the emotion out. You can breathe in and breathe out, which we all know as cat-cow. The stomach is coming all the way up, right? When you're like this, all the way out. When you release, you can release the shoulders down, roll them back, release the stomach in. You're pulling it all the way up. I'm trying to show that you're pulling it all the way up. Looking at one hip, looking at the other. And your feet are also back here. So some of the work that we did with the feet, you can roll through the feet a little bit. Fronts and backs, sitting on the heels. Now if you're sitting on the heels and your feet can't go all the way to the floor, or you're sitting on the heels and your tailbone doesn't touch your heels, you can use a pillow. You do not have to lengthen your feet. You can sit like this. And again, playing with that stomach, finding where you're uncomfortable, finding where your discomfort is, finding where your guts don't like it, and then sitting in that place mentally, putting your mind into the place of pain. And sitting like this, you can actually tap your legs, right? If you're sitting like this, you have your legs available to you. You're stimulating both sides of your brain. You can either work in the hips here, breathing in when you come forward, breathing out when you go back. And again, I'm using my stomach muscles, but I'm also letting those guts be alive and fluid. We're not used to letting our stomachs out, right? It's vulnerability. So you can either work here. You really can do a little bit of side to side as well. But if there's any discomfort, putting your mind where the discomfort is, whether it's the hip, whether it's your feet or your ankles, and tapping. Find an image, find a color, find a statement. If it's a negative statement, you can replace it with a positive. All statements are I statements. We get this from EMDR. I'm not going to give you statements because they would be my own. Many times in yoga practices or meditations, the leader is telling you, you can release. You can think about this. And I will do that in other videos. I will share some of my meditations. But when you are taking the time to be inside your body, please find the thoughts that are your own. That is the only way to make change, is with the healer inside of you.